In the last lesson, you learned to visualize the point of aim as the primary method of correctly striking the object ball. This method is great for novice players and should be used as an introduction to the game, allowing the player to become comfortable with basic aiming principles. Although this method works well and is completely valid, it will, however, present problems as you progress into a more advanced player. This method of aiming requires that you always look through the center of the cue ball to determine the point of aim. This all seems natural and practical to most novice players, but in reality the system is fundamentally incorrect. When two balls make physical contact, it's the outer edge of the balls that collide, not the center. As a player, it's best to disassociate yourself from the center of the cue ball and instead shift your focus to its outer edge. To do this, we'll use a different system that is comprised of two crucial points. The first one is the contact point on the object ball. Notice the line drawn through the object ball pointing at the target pocket. The point where this line extrudes from the back of the object ball is where you need to strike the ball in order to complete the shot. The second contact point lies on the cue ball. Its location can be determined by drawing an imaginary line through the cue ball that is parallel to the intended path of the object ball. The location where the imaginary line intersects the cue ball on its outermost edge is the exact point of impact. The two contact points have now been located. By joining them together, the line dissects the two balls into equal portions. The same quantity of each ball is exposed upon contact. As mentioned earlier, the trick to this aiming system is to ignore the center of the balls. Shift your focus toward the contact points located on their outer edges. Visualize these two contact points and aim to join them together. This process may seem difficult at first, but using this system will allow you to avoid complications when progressing to more advanced elements and techniques of your game. Learning it early on will prove to be invaluable. As with anything, practice should make the painful task of calculating these contact points a subconscious effort.